Hi guys, my name is Martin. Welcome back to Master of Orion, Early Access 4, where we are just about to, well, we are embarking on a new campaign here. It's still early days. This is episode 3, but we have our home system fairly secure thanks to the existence of an unstable warp point here, and another one, well, two actually, here and here. So the core of the galaxy cannot be approached from our point of view, and vice versa. So our only entry point into our territory is through this particular warp gate. So if we fortify this system and maybe grab that system so that we have a way out, then no one has a way in, but we can freely go out into the world. And I would love that. It would mean we have already colonized this system, so that's safe, but we need to colonize this system as well. So that's our priority now. We do have a colony ship on the production line. You will upgrade, get some shields going on. It'll be a beautiful thing. No problem. And then you're gonna come up here. And the space factory needs to build a military outpost right away. Well, in 10 turns anyway. And I'm thinking, this light bomber, why don't you come down here to Meklar Prime? You can upgrade. And then we're going to consider if, well, pirate bases may pop up here numerous times. And you can farm them. You can farm them for credits and you can farm them for pop. If you let them, grow. So we don't colonize here immediately. We just kind of let the pirates pop up there regularly and go and kill them for pop credits. That's going to be a little ATM for us. Awesome. Another unstable. So it seems like the whole western quadrant of the galaxies is just completely cut off with these unstable warp points. And it's a pretty big territory. If we could grab it, we'd be looking pretty good. I think so. Scout, I hope. Yes, and that's a scout as well. We won't attack them until we are ready to defend. That's going to be job 1, right? Starbase is done, and the colony ship is on the go. That's going to grab that system to the north of our territory. There's our missiles, so now we can build some good destroyers with missiles. That's going to be important. I guess we're going to go for this one. And after that, we're probably going to go for the toxic process, so that we have it ready when we do colonize those toxic planets that we have in our territory already. That'll be a pretty good pick, I think. So, no going there, obviously. I'm just going to scout that real quick. There's another toxic wall. It's not bad, because it's rich and it's got quartz. And it is medium. Okay, it's only going to be a 5 pop, but when we improve the toxic biome, it's going to improve the size as well, I think. Probably going to be a 9. What just blew up? I heard a... What was that? Explosion. Oh, I bet you what happened is his scout ship went in and took a look at this planet and the worm ate him. Yeah, that'll happen. Okay. How are we doing for pollution here? Yeah, we're already at 50%. Let's crank out that thing before it goes out of control. You have grown. Well, you're getting pretty poor return of investment working that tile. So go up there, and in 11 turns, well, 9 turns you'll grow, and then in 11 turns you will reduce your colony. So it'll be status quo. So this colony ship, I'm thinking sending it here, because I worry that the silicoids, sneaky little bastards, are going to send a colony ship through my territory and down here. So So I'm just gonna make sure to claim this system. And indeed, depending on who gets there first, I might send him all the way up and then let the colony ship being produced here take that one. Whoever gets there first. The northern system, this one up here, Omicron, that's going to be the priority, obviously. 2 planets in there. Pretty good stuff. Automated factory done. Awesome. And you already have a queue. Actually, just put your guy up there while you have the automated factory doing that thing. And Meklar Prime has grown. Okay. I guess we want to prioritize growth here. I don't care much about research. It's early days. We can play catch up on research later on if we get a big enough territory going on. So we have a frigate here. What I'm actually going to do is I'm going to send this frigate there, and then when it's there, I'll send this one back home to upgrade. Get some shields on that baby. So far, we only have scout ships roaming around from the Meklar. You want to pay us for shields? I'm going to say no. I do not want to give you shield or indeed any military technology.
Your refusal is just a drip on a larger stalagmite.
I have sent them a gift recently. Really? I don't remember that. Are you referring to my trading star charts? That's odd. Light bomber will upgrade. Put the bigger, the better engine. And then I think you will come down. Well, I say that. Why don't you just not skip, but guard? Stay here. Wherever the pirate base pops, that's where we're gonna go. With the bomber. No exits from here. Okay. So that's it. No more to explore. Well, there are the chrysalids. Sorry, the silicon territories in here. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stars. Those are their stars. The rest of the galaxy, the western part of the galaxy, is going to be mine. And we're going to build up, and then we're going to crush them. That's going to be the plan. No long-term friendship with the Silicoids, I'm afraid. Pirate fleets near Capella. Awesome! Right where we want them. So, shoot, you are a little bit stronger. So let's pop out a frigate, a regular frigate. Not a bomber. Where is it? Oh, I was reading that it's like you build me 4 frigates. No, it's the frigate 4 which we'll build. But just the one, please. Prioritize that if you don't mind. And then we'll sit there just in case. Government research is done. Technology 3. Civil transports we don't need. Fungal farms, no, not particularly interesting right now. Money we have plenty. Go for this one. I don't care about the death spores. I'm not the kind of guy who bombs population from orbit. It's bad for business in my opinion. That one, it is colonizable, though not immediately. Bubbles, the bubbles system. Awesome. There's the military outpost. Awesome. So, Mr. Space Factory, you can go up here, prepare yourself for another military installation up there. This frigate will go home and upgrade. I don't suppose we'll have a starbase there anytime soon. No. So, you come all the way down here for your upgrade. It's gonna be okay. Move the rest of you, and if we need orders, that's you. Where did the pirates go? They did go to that warp point, so they can come up here if they want. And that's fine. We have that one in 2 turns. Awesome. And you can't go anywhere. So what we're going to do is we're going to send the scout into Silicoid territory and just see what we can see. In particular, I'm interested in how many military units they are sporting at this point. He's coming, but next turn I have my frigate, so it'll be 2 frigates against 2 pirate marauders. And he didn't even get there this turn, so yeah. Probably you want to pop out that thing, and then do colony ships. 2 of you go there and greet that guy when he comes through. Move. Colony ship. And another colony ship there. Okay. So this one, this colony ship will go up here. Can't colonize the gas giant, so we're going to have to go for Omicron. Even though it's a crap planet. That'll be a fight. I can't see how we can possibly lose it, so let's auto-resolve it. No problem. And then we can send the bomber through and take care of the pirate base here. That'll be okay. Suppose we keep this one in reserve right there. Atmospheric renewer is done, and you have those 2 in the queue. That's fine. Next turn. Probably gonna need to take care of that pollution next. And you have morale issues, so I guess we'll pop in a support facility next. That'll be okay. Especially because 2 turns from now you're going to grow and then you have no more morale issues. You can guard. And let's just have a look here. Space factory. The shielded frigate. This one's going down to upgrade. Well, everything's looking pretty good. Everyone's growing. You can come back down here then. And you grew as well. That's my main planet. We're gonna have to do pollution cleanup, but why not just finish these 2 things? We'll get +3 research with these 2 buildings combined. So that'll be nice. Is our bomber in position? Yes, he is. And
the destruction of the pirate base.
Another 50 credits. Pretty good. Although I do prefer the pop, I gotta say. Colony ship is done here. Pollution here is also getting up there. So do an atmospheric renewer after the government facility. And then you're gonna pop up here and colonize that thing. So we have this territory under control. You can come back here. Everyone move. Complete these orders. That is our space factory is just going to stay there. So go to sleep until the colony ship gets there. That'll be fine. What's that? It's a destroyer. Okay. So he's gunning up. Is he coming for me? That's the question. If he does come for me, I'll regroup here at the military outpost. Do I want to bring this frigate back then? Well, I can't do it right now. But I have to wait. Suppose I'll take this frigate up there. And just plan for the possibility of him jumping on me. It does not seem like he's coming though. So far we are good friends. So I guess we're gonna continue. If I can get shields on the frigates, I'll be much happier. Shields is a huge upgrade, in my opinion.
Research complete.
Yeah, you go straight to xenobiotics. We do not really care about the death spores. Atmospheric renewal is next in queue. Pollution cleanup is next in queue. That's fine. Colony ship has arrived. That's good. Please go ahead and colonize. Tristan 2. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Get me an automated factory. Get me a hydroponic farm. Probably. Do you want to go government facility first? That might not be a bad idea. And yeah, then some regular stuff. Get that thing done first and then move up to the food tower, please. We'll come up there, then we'll build that defensive installation. Everyone move. This light bomber will stay here and respond to any pirate threat. How quickly are we doing this? 7%. It's not a lot, but it's the best we can do, I guess. I'm not seeing a lot of silicon movement. They have that scout ship there, but that's fine. I already sold them my star chart, so they know where my systems are. Colony ship has arrived up there. You can go ahead and colonize on a crap volcanic planet. We are only getting this for strategic purposes. We care nothing for the planet. So build those things, but then go straight to the starbase. That might be nice. Okay, let's just wait on that because I want to start the military outpost first. We are doing good on command points, so that's nice. So you are done with what? You have the hydroponic farm and the barosphere. So you got your basics set up. You probably want the morale government support facility. Do the atmosphere, do the starbase, and then the research. That's okay. Even spread. Frigate needs to upgrade. That's why he went there. And then he needs to come back up to the front line. Park you there for now. The problem with this position is that I need a fleet here and a fleet here to probably choke these points up, if that makes any kind of sense. I could also just put a fleet here, but then I wouldn't have the benefit of the military outpost. And the military outposts are very strong in the early game. He'll come up there as well. So now my bomber is alone down here. That's not entirely true. We do have a scout ship here. It's just really on the lookout. Atmospheric renewal. Good. You are really polluted though. Do that and then do pollution cleanup. Please. Pop that thing up there. It's got to be okay. And you have grown. Yeah, I quite like that. So now we have some knowledge here. That's just a frigate. My scout ship is moving in here. It'll probably get blown up as we go there. That's okay. I don't mind. I just want some vision. And I don't really want to pay for these scouts anymore. And I did get some vision. I got a vision of 5 frigates and a destroyer. That's 6 frigates and a destroyer. And I only have 3 frigates in this area. Once these 2 guys, who really should be in the same group. There we go. So I have 3 frigates. He has, what did I say, six frigates and a destroyer. So he's much more powerful than me as we speak, which is expected. They do have a war point going down there. That's also as expected. What's that? Is that a military outpost, or is that a yeah, it's not a military outpost. It's one of those surveillance things. That's fine. So we have a pirate fleet down there again. Okay. Honestly, we probably need another frigate. Or we can build them very quick now. Probably pop you up there though. You have grown. That one we already took care of. And you have an atmospheric renewer in the queue. That's fine. Move everyone. And then this one. I don't think we want to go this way, because he's just going to blow me up. That's for sure. He already settled this system, according to the color scheme here. Would be kind of interesting to see what he did over there, though. He does have a colony ship on the way. It's interesting that it's going this way. So, yeah. Research laboratory completed. Okay. You're doing pollution cleanup. That's pretty good idea. Fairly soon, we do want to start building destroyers pretty much everywhere. So get the pollution under control now, so we don't have to deal with it later. That's going to be very nice. Fortunately, we can't blow up the colony ship. That'd be nice. But he'd get pissed, and we don't have any guns. So where is he going, though? That's going to be interesting. Well, he could only go there. Which way did he go? We didn't see that. Automated factory is done there. You can pop yourself up there then. Frigate down here. You're going to do the pollution cleanup again. And then we can take this fleet and meet up there, same as before. So you have another frigate up there. So I want to be a little bit careful, because he's likely to blow me up. On the other hand, there's not much I can do about it. But I could go back here. And I don't care about the frigate. If you want to blow me up, blow me up. Blow me up, Scotty. This one's going to skip, so we can greet them. And we have a fleet there. I'm gonna put the fleet together so that we can respond. There's a battle. No problem. So the light bomber, go here, blow that up again. He will stay there. This time I'll keep this frigate in this area so that he can help. Okay, so where do we want to go from here? We have that one, so we can settle the toxic planets. We have the destroyer tech. We could go for an early cruiser. Just bypass destroyers more or less completely. You might still want to build them, because cruisers are expensive at this point, but do have a lot of hull points. And he had an early destroyer, so it's likely he'll have early cruisers. It would be nice if we could counter that. And we'd also get armor here, which is certainly... That's interesting. Missile armor multiplier. Armor Homer. Well, we have more stats on armor, I'm pretty sure, compared to Early Access 3. I don't think we had a different armor rating against missiles and energy weapons and whatnot. Let's just see here. Still missiles. I wonder if there are some armors that are better against energy weapons. No, it seems like it's all armor. Why is it being so sluggish when I... I think the user interface changed. Now I have to right click and drag the mouse. I don't know, maybe I'm just misremembering. But that's okay. We can also get the fast armored MERV and ECCM modifications on the Meklar missiles, so that's something. This is pretty strong actually. It's a passive modifier, and you get a cloning center, so you could really grow quick. It's not really my major concern right now though. Torpedoes are very nice because they are long range, and you can game the computer sometimes, the AI. So we could go for a deep scanner and laser cannon modifications, which you don't really need, but deep scanner, and then go for torpedoes, and then after that go for the cruisers. I think I like that because I do want to get torpedoes on most of my ships, just so that I can have an edge against the AI. And he didn't kill me, that's awfully friendly of him, so I'll go up here where he has another frigate and another destroyer. So yeah, he is much stronger than me in terms of military might. But it seems like he has resolved to the fact that these systems over here are mine and he has to stay in here. Anyway, he's not trying to break my blockade, which I do appreciate. You have done pollution. The question is, do I want to build destroyers before I have my torpedoes? Because if I don't, then I could pop out either a colony ship or a soil enrichment facility, or even deep sea cooling. Well, any of those things are good, really. Toxic processor isn't bad either. It'll save me. Actually, I'm going to build this one because it'll save me time later. I don't have to spend so much time bringing the pollution down in one of my strongest production facilities. And then in 6 turns, we'll be very close to getting the torpedoes. We'll need 4 turns for this one, and then we have attack after that. But we can put everyone into technology if we need. Oh dear God, 55 turns. Well, this one will help because it'll give us flat food, but we can't work the food tiles on this volcanic shit. Okay. You're doing the star base. That is the way of the world. We need star bases everywhere. Get command points. Get defenses. And you have your military installation there. Wonderful. Let's just go ahead and exploit that gas giant, and then we're gonna come down here and build a listening post. Let's get some credits from that thing. And yeah. Oh, that's their homeworld. Holy shit. So they have 4 destroyers there. Another one here. No, that's a frigate. 4 destroyers. Frigates. And I know they had a bunch of frigates and a couple of destroyers down here as well. Yeah. Yeah, that's something. But they didn't blow me up. I mean, in the in Early Access 3, if you flew in with a scout ship or colony ship or anything, the computer would just blow you the hell up right away, even though you were not at war. And then he would just be like, I didn't do anything. That was pretty weird. Okay. So, oh, I forgot to bomb this guy. I completely forgot. Drop it. No, missed. That's okay. Okay, pretty good. We are way behind on tech, but we have a nice big chunk of the galaxy all to ourselves, all the way up here, really, including the Nathsar system and the Voppels system. So we're gonna fill out all of them with colony ships, and then we're gonna find out. We're gonna strike a balance between building colony ships and colonizing everywhere, and building destroyers and cruisers with torpedoes later on, to hopefully make some headway against the Crystallons, because we have them cornered. I don't know what their level of aggression is. They may get angry.
Be welcome. This one listens.
You have electronic computers, but unless I am wrong,
Goodbye.
I will get electronic computers in 2 seconds. Well, 2 turns. Actually, I won't. I'll go for the deep scan. Anyways, I'll take a break here, and I'll be back in the next episode. Bye for now.